Funky times back. Yeah, I was thinking about it since I ain't got to work tomorrow and fucking, I don't know, I'm a little stressed, so. Man, you saw that post I made on Facebook. So, like, fucking, I see her coming through the fucking parking lot. That fucking bitch I used to work with. He had high B and shit. Which, fun fact, there actually is a story about her in um, Stories No One Asked For in the book version. Um, but like I see her coming, I tell my coworker, I was like, "Here comes that person I used to work with at High V." And then I think it was Rachel. Rachel was the one that was just like, "Oh yeah, is she gonna stay this time?" Bing, bing, door opens, and then like fucking before I could even walk back to the register, she was already in the fucking parking lot. They're like, "Nope, she didn't stay." I wonder how many times you were there when she. I have no idea. You figured she would just stop coming. Like, oh fuck, Will works here. I don't like Will, because that's what I do. If I show up to a place and I'm like, oh, this person works here, and I can't stand that bitch, I just don't go anymore. That's how I do it, you know. And ironically, her name is Rachel. That's the funny thing, you know, that her name is also Rachel. I kind of just want to message her from another fucking Facebook account and be like, you know what? If you can't be a big girl and order a sandwich, we'd really prefer if you would stop walking in. Hold on, where's that fucking story at? Well, it's part of a bigger story. I do like a whole chapter on High V, and I kind of trail off a couple different times. Because it was a night at High V, I snapped, and within a half an hour, like the story got all twisted, and I was like, "Wow, only took a half an hour for that to work, eh?" You know, so I was kind of shocked. Ah, here it is. Yeah. How far is the next firehouse? I mean, like, if you were to go the quick way, you fucking hop on the highway. You're there in like, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe, 10, 15 minutes, depending on traffic. So I still think the best one was Jamie walking in and walking out. She actually made it to the counter. At least like both times or 3 times. She's done it 3 times. Out of the 4 times I have seen Rachel since leaving High V, 3 times she's walked out. The one time she did order, she was with somebody and she couldn't even look me in the fucking eyes while she was doing it. She was on her phone the entire time making the order. She was like holding her phone, like, yeah, I want a medium club, add jalapeno, add banana pepper, no lettuce, no, like she didn't look at me one fucking time, and I just took the order, and I was ready for it too. I was like, name for the order. I was like, oh, please tell me your name. Because, like, today was going to be the day. I was like, fucking, I'm going to spit in her food today if she makes this order. But she ain't even fucking, like I said, she pulled a fucking Abe Simpson, man. She walked in, put her hat on the fucking thing, turned around, grabbed her hat, and walked out, man. I swear, like, that was the first thing I thought of when thinking about how quick it went, man. You know how people are like, I was in a car accident. I don't know what happened. It happened so quick. That's how I felt. It was just like, fuck, it happened so quick. Like, I have no idea. So I know, right? Apparently, she really likes Firehouse. That or she probably does it just she thinks she's getting well, in a little bit she does get under my skin, but like at this point I'm just like fucking order a sandwich or get out, dude. Trust me, somebody that I can't fucking stand came into that store and he acted like we were cool and I just had to go with it. I think I've told this story before, but it was the cat who fucking told me in the middle of the store, just do your job. I was like, you know, um, he came in. Who we talking about? Somebody I used to work with at Hy-Vee has like 3 times over walked into where I work and saw me there and fucking walked out. And she did it again today. Mind you, it was my first day back at the store in like 10 days. So I was just like, wow, this is a great howdy do back. And then on top of all that, God, why can't people understand? Listen, I'm going to type it out so people can say, why can't people understand what the fuck that sentence means? You know? It's not like I'm asking you to do quantum physics for the answer or anything. Like, you know, is that all for you with your dark matter? And they're like, oh, fuck. No, it fucking, is that all for you? You know? And it's a simple fucking question. And like a group of 3 people came in. I don't know they're a group yet. But 3 people came in. The guy orders, I want this, I want that. The fuck, I do the whole spiel. Is that all for you? Yeah. And he starts walking away. I'm like, is this going to be for here to go? And he's like, for here. So I'm like, cool. And I'm about to put in the order. And he's just like, oh, wait, we're all together. So no, I'm not done. All right. So check this out. The chick walks up that was in their group. We have a Jamaican jerk turkey sub. Okay. But you can replace it if you want. I mean, fuck, if you want to get Jamaican jerk steak, you can. It may cost extra, but fucking you can. So she walks up to the counter and she was like, I would like the Jamaican jerk chicken. Okay, you're deviating from the menu, so let me double check that. Jamaican jerk chicken? Yeah. Cool. Medium? Yeah. White or wheat bread? White? All right. And she was like, oh, wait, turkey. I'm like, I will fucking leave. Like, don't think I won't. You know? And then the third member of their group, and in my brain, I'm just like, you better not do any fucking bullshit. I swear, man, you better not, man. And thankfully, he was on the ball. I was just like, is that all for you? Yeah, cool. White or wheat bread? White, cool. No, yeah. All right, good. We're on the ball. You know? And then a guy came in today, and he was just like, do you have chicken? I was like, yeah, I have chicken. He was like, all right, I'll have chicken. I was like, chicken sandwich? Yeah. All right, white or wheat bread? And he was like, no, chicken. I'm like, yeah, chicken. You want white or wheat bread on it? He was like, no. I'm like, no bread? We can do it with no bread. That's cool. He was like, no, do you have chicken wings? I'm like, it's my first day back. Like, I can't. I'm not going to be able to do it. You know? And then me, Rachel, and Zach, we were talking about the girl who walked in and walked out and shit. And like Zach is like, what did you do to her? I was like, why do you assume I did something? No, that bitch lied to me. Okay? I have the fucking book to prove it. All right? I have the fucking story. And they just started laughing and everything. And one of the guys there, his name is Josh, he was like, does she still work there? I was like, at that store? No. Does she still work with the company? I think so. I don't know. I don't really keep up with her. And he was like, oh, okay. And then there was a pause. And I was like, so if you're ever down on your luck and you need to work at Hy-Vee, don't. And he was just like, okay. And I was like, I'm serious. If it was either fucking blowing dudes or going back to Hy-Vee, it'd be a tough choice. And then I hear Zach just say, he was like, well, we missed you, Will. I was like, what? I'm just saying, man. Like, if it's fucking blowing dudes or going to Hy-Vee, it's going to be a tough call. I mean, there's going to be a lot of crying either way. And then that's when Rachel fucking lost it. You know, Rachel's fucking laughing. You know, I was like, that's like, and I got to hug Rachel today. So, you know, it was a good mixed day. It was a good mixed day. I'm not going to lie. You know. Yeah, you told us about. Yeah, he came in the fucking firehouse one day, and I acted like I didn't know him, but he knew because like afterwards he talked to me and shit. because like I was like named for the order, and he was like Gage, like motherfucker, you know it's me. He gave me that like kind of look, like you know it's me, you know. And then afterwards, I was throwing some trash away. He was like, "So, how long have you been here?" I was like, 4 years. And he was like, "Oh, at this store?" I was like, "No, I was in Iowa City, and I got transferred here." And that's exactly how I said it. There was like no enthusiasm and nothing. I was like, "No, I got transferred here." And he was like, "Oh, okay. Well, see you later." I'm like, "Yeah, okay. Go do your job." He was like, "What?" I was like, "None. None." Thoughts on the Clues TV show? Am I gonna watch it? Yeah, probably. Is it necessary? No. I'm a-okay with how Clueless is with the movie and the one TV show that they have already. I'm cool with that. Do we need another one? No. Am I gonna watch it? Yeah, probably. I didn't want to watch the fucking League of Their Own TV show, but I fucking did. I watched all 8 episodes of that in one day, and I was like, "This is terrible." And I was just like, "Why did I watch all 8 episodes then?" You know, like because there was a lot of shit in that show where I was just like, "Oh, this is bad. Why are we doing this?" But I kept watching, so it did something right. I hope the OG characters are in it, or at least some of them. I'll settle if they just have Dion. Like if just Dion shows up, I'll be okay. Like I don't think Donald Faison's going to be able to show up because he's doing Scrubs. If he does, that'd be sweet. Um, what the fuck is Elisa Donovan doing? I'm sure maybe she could make an Amber cameo. You know, um, Dan Hidea's still alive, so yeah, they could probably do like him as Grandpa. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. Paul Rudd ain't gonna be in it. You know, you can fucking kiss that one goodbye. Um, Breckenmeyer ain't. Well, I don't know. What the fuck has Breckenmeyer been up to? I don't know. He might show up in it. What the fuck has he been up to? Um, I think that's like all the major cast. You know, you might be able to get like fucking Wallace Shawn, maybe. Wallace Shawn might show up for it, maybe. Um, who else is in that fucking cast? Yeah, what's Jeremy Sisto up to lately? Oh, fuck, get him in there. What was the last thing Jeremy Sisto did? So there's a lot of potential, but like it just not every fucking show needs a sequel about their fucking kids. And I think Clues is somewhere near the top of the list. Because I can probably, without ever seeing a lick of anything about that show, I can probably tell you what it's already about. Okay, it's gonna be about how her kid goes to school today, and how the landscape is way different from when Cher went to school, and how the lingo there's gonna be lingo involved. Like her kid's gonna be like, "That's gas," and she's gonna be like, "What?" There's gonna be some bullshit like that, I'm sure. You know, and there's going to be a bigger story, of course. But I know there's going to be like a styles clash, so to speak, between her and her kid. I kind of feel like Dave Chappelle when he described Michael Jackson's penis. Just it's pale, it's flaccid, it has some sparkles on it. That's correct. See, and I've never even seen it. You know. Oh fuck! I actually got something for a taste test. Shit, I forgot. Well, if old Death Punch shows up or somebody else, well, I'll go upstairs and grab it. That's it. That dog is out of here tomorrow, bub. What? What you get? That's it. She's out of here tomorrow, bub. All right, sorry. getting rid of the dog tomorrow. So I only got one thing for it, so it's not like it's back on the menu. Plus, I need to run a recipe. Ow! I need to run a recipe by Death Punch. I think he'll like it. I came up with a Mexican shepherd's pie. I think it could work. Or everybody can leave, too. That's cool, too. That's cool. Leave Chloe alone. She ain't innocent. See, y'all don't live with this dog, man. Y'all think Chloe's this cute little fucking dog and shit, and she's not. You know, this dog's an asshole. Hey, Death Punch. Man, I fucking love YouTube. I'm like the only channel in the world where like the fucking view count goes down and I get people. Like, how is that even possible? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that taste test. Maybe I won't kill myself on the way. Dropping your ass off at the pound. I'm gonna make sure it's a kill pound too, where like nobody picks you up in 3 hours, they just euthanize you. Like, oh, nobody's coming for this one, and then that's it, dead. All right, I'm back. Bruh. Damn. I mean, he acts like it. We might as well make Jason the fucking channel mascot. I'm like, so I'm in North Carolina. I'm in Virginia seeing my sick mom, right? So she's on the hospital bed, and he's like, I got Robert Englund's autograph. And I'm just like, you know, there's certain other times where I'm just like, you really don't know how to read a room, but I think this is one of those times that you really should. Thankfully, I was on a roll where I didn't have to stop. Let me send this to Jax just in case. In case. Okay, sorry. All right, so this is the taste testing I got. I've been waiting for these. Sparkling Ice, the Legally Blonde one, teams with the World of Legally Blonde L for Guava Passion Fruit. I didn't know what to think when he said that. You should have thought like, wow, this is not the time or place for that. That's what you should have said. All right, so yeah, I've been looking for these because guava passion. I've been really addicted to the monster guavas lately. Or what is it called? Vice City guava. I've been really addicted to those lately. That's what I've really been enjoying in the morning lately. Like I just had one this morning. Um, so I figured for the Elwood, these were on sale at Hy-Vee 5 for $5. So I got 3 of them just in case. Because I always want to get 2 in case I like something. But then if I don't like it, it's like my prediction is gonna taste like Pop Rocks. I just get a vibe from the color. Interesting. Because Pop Rocks does not have a guava passion fruit flavor. So that's interesting. But I bought 3 of them on the off chance that I like it because they're only $1. Because the way I look at it is if they suck, I'm only out $3 compared to like certain other things. Where like I bought this one thing. I still have it upstairs, as a matter of fact, because I forgot to throw it away when we found it. But it was this prebiotic soda. And it's not like the big one, like Pepsi or Slice or anything like that. It was just like, it was called Super Soda. That's what it was. So I was like, oh, this sounds like a fucking cavalcade of fun. I'll get one of these. Popped it open. No, never again. And I bought 2 of those, thinking like, oh, these are gonna be great. But here we go. We'll try this here. Guava passion fruit. That sounds delicious though too. Super soda, never heard. Did I get it at Dollar Tree? No, I couldn't have got it. I either got it at Dollar Tree or Hy-Vee, one of the two. Probably at Dollar Tree because that's why I got 2 of them. So it could have been Dollar Tree. I don't know. All right. That's just fucking straight. Well, no, I can kind of take. I can smell both of them. The fucking passion fruit and the guava there. All right. I like that. You don't really get one over the other. Oh, okay, I lied. You get the guava. There it is. You get the guava a little bit more, which I mean, I'm not complaining. You get the guava more. How bad was it? Bad enough for me to just say fuck it. If I crack open something that I paid something like $1.25 up to $3 for, and I take a sip of it and don't like it, and I pour it out, that tells you how bad I don't like it. But this, okay, yeah, I kind of regret not grabbing more of these. These are good. I like this. So the Legally Blonde Eld Guava Passion Fruit. I watched the first episode of this show and I was just like, didn't really, because like again, that's another one. I'm like, did we really need like a prequel to Legally Blonde? Did we? They have like one joke in there. They're like, oh, we're not lawyers, and it's like, huh, you know. I don't know. It was a fine show. I'm looking for. I don't know if anybody else has watched it, but Stewart Fails to Save the Universe. Loved it. That's actually a current TV show I'm watching now. How's the '90s vibe? I don't know. Was that really a '90s thing? Guava passion fruit? Is that? And I can confirm that it does not taste like Pop Rocks. I do not get a Pop Rock sensation from this. No to TV series. Yeah. Yeah, I think like it. I like one of the jokes I saw coming a mile away though, because like the whole story of the show is that like her dad has to take like a less paying job in Seattle. She gets to Seattle, of course, she can't fit in, so it's kind of like a culture clash type of fucking thing. And then she's like, all right, well, maybe I should fit in with Seattle. And I was just like, why do I know right away that she's going to be wearing a Nirvana shirt? And like they did this whole like montage and like they showed the legs and the skirt and the hair and they saved the shirt for last. And it was like a Nirvana shirt. And I was like, hey, like fucking, again, it's white, it's flaccid, it has some sparkles. You know, like I saw it coming. There was another TV show I watched like one episode of and I stopped. I can't remember what it was. It was Elle and something else. I don't know. Can't remember. If you finish it, let me know. If I haven't gone back and watched it by now, then I probably won't go back and watch it. All right. Well, I'm here. Let's see. Anybody remember anything from 2002? Anybody remember like a big fail from 2002? Let's see. Hold on. Tech flops of 2002. Trying to replace that ballistic X versus Sever joke. Oh, the Segway. I can put in a joke about the Segway. Yahoo's missed Google acquisition. I could probably do something with that. The year was 2002. Hmm. Oh, okay. The year was 2002. If things went right, we'd all be using Yahoo right now. I kind of like that one. Segway jokes write themselves. Okay, let me see if I can think of one. Oh, wait, Friendster. No, Segway. It's like, okay, the year was 2000. I still use Yahoo now. Yeah, but like the joke was apparently Google, Yahoo had a chance to buy Google back in 2002. In 2002, Yahoo had a massive opportunity to buy a rapidly growing Google for $5 billion. Yahoo's CEO rejected the deal as overpriced, a decision that ultimately led to Yahoo losing its dominant position in the search engine history. So that's why I'm like, the year was 2002. If we played our cards right, we'd all be using Yahoo right now. But I'm trying to think of like a segue joke. Like, the year was 2002. Segways came out, and the world was just not self-balanced enough for it. No, yeah, I'm forcing that joke. I think I'm gonna go with the Yahoo one. Oh, it's better than the ballistic X versus Sever joke. Yeah, I don't have to hide my feelings on that one. I know the ballistic X versus Sever joke was terrible. Two hunters are out in the woods when one collapses and appears dead. The other calls 911. Okay. Too soon. I have to understand it. Two hunters are out in the woods. When one collapses and appears dead, the other calls 911. That just sounds like a fucking good friend to me. Unless I ain't missing something here. Better not come up with some fucking word that can go any place in here, like gay. Two gay hunters are out in the woods. Nope, that didn't work. One appears gay. Nope, doesn't work either. You know what? Fucking you need. If I got a cricket for my Enron joke, that deserves a cricket. Can I do that here? Will this work? There we go. Yeah. Because I don't even fucking understand it. That's almost like, two people are riding in a car. An 18-wheeler T-bones the left side. The other guy gets out. Like, what the fuck? What were we doing? Oh, Jason doesn't understand it? Oh, fuck. Let me take another swing at it. Hold on. Two hunters are out in the woods. Okay, two hunters out in the woods. Okay, they're out in the woods. One collapses. Appears dead. He's dead. The other hunter sees it, calls 911. That's apparently too soon. Now I really want to get it. And a lot of time has passed for somebody to fucking explain this to us too, but I'm just throwing that out there. That or he has a lot of confidence that fucking I'm going to figure this out. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not. I started laughing when you were trying to insert gay. Well, like I had a feeling like that was gonna fucking, come up. Like maybe he forgot a word or something. And usually the word he forget is a word that I can put in anywhere. Two gay hunters are out in the woods. All right. Two hunters are out in the gay woods. All right. Two hunters are out in the woods when one collapses and appears gay. All right. Like I didn't know if that's what he was going for. And he's just sitting there now. He's like, fuck him. Let him figure it out. I don't care. Did Dick Cheney shoot his fucking friend in 2002? When did Dick Cheney accidentally shoot his friend? 2006. Fuck. Every time I think of like something I can work with, I don't have the right year. The only one I made work was Chris Gaines. I was just like, Chris Gaines was 2002, wasn't it? And it was like 1999. I was like, fuck it, we're still using it. I don't care. The world was still recovering from Chris Gaines. I remember seeing that in the news. They kept saying he peppered the other hunter. Elijah's not going to fucking explain it either, man. He was just like, fuck it, figure it out. He's like, bye. I'm going to go fucking wash my dishes or walk the dog or something. Fuck it. Y'all can figure it out. Okay. What are some other flops of 2002? Okay, well, hold on. Let's see. Video. I haven't used that yet. Video game flops of 2002. Let's see. Daikatana wasn't 2002, was it? Yeah, that'd be too easy anyway. Gravity Games. Bruce Lee, Quest of the Dragon. Okay, all of these would be too fucking obscure. The year was 2002, and Hooters Road Trip was the #1 selling game in America. And that would be too fucking. Yeah, none of these helped. Why did Frosted Tips? Man, he's just going to tell another joke. He's like, fuck it, I'm not going to explain it. You either know it or you don't. Why did Frosted Tips and low-rise jeans break up in 2002? Because even the 2000s fashion trends needed some space to cringe. Man, fuck you. I had blonde highlights, aka Frosted Tips. Fuck you. And you know what? You know what fucking fashion trend I miss? I missed the fucking. Remember the girls who would wear like the jeans that didn't have any back pockets? It was just fucking denim ass. That's all. God damn it! I miss those, man. I miss the back pocket. Hold on, let me see if I can bring up a picture of them. Back pocket. I hope I can spell pocket right. Pocketless jeans. Let's see if there's a photo of these. Yeah, perfect. All right, here we go. In case there's for some reason that somebody does not know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes, these right here, like these right here. Like these are, oh god, man. I knew a couple girls who wore these and they were worshipped by me. Ready back pocketless jeans and shit. Come on, man. That was a good day. You know what I mean? Hard pass. Okay, mister, I don't know how to fucking tell a joke. All right. There's two people walking in the woods. One dies, the other calls 911. But this is what they need to bring back. This right, these need to come back. I don't know why it went away, but it needs to come back, and I miss it. You can't rub your hand in the back pocket and rub the booty. You can rub the booty, though. Fuck the pocket. What do you need to put your hand in the pocket for? Twinkies need to come back. It's that Twinkies are fucking. Bitch, it's in 2006 anymore. Twinkies have been back. Or when did Twinkies go away? Not 2006. 12. Man, when all the Hostess snacks disappeared and shit, I saved a box of Twinkies in my fucking closet for a year. Because I always heard that rumor of like, yeah, Twinkies don't go bad. Let me tell you fuckers right now, they go bad. They do. They go bad. They get very. I remember the baby mama. I finally one day I was like, I'm finally gonna crack. They announced the comeback of Hostess, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna crack open that box of fucking Twinkies. Cracked it open, and I could tell by the fucking cake. I was like, it's a little stiff, but that's okay. Bit into it, and I might as well have been eating a fucking like cream-filled sawdust cake. And like, I didn't want to sell that it was like, oh, this is dry as fuck. So like, I'm chewing it, and I'm like, And the baby mom was like, is it good? I'm like, She was like, is it dry? I'm like, And And she was looking at the bite that I took. She was like, just looking at that thing, I can tell that it's dry. I was like, She was like, how come you haven't swallowed yet? I was like, Oh, yeah, they go bad. Trust me. They go bad. Those jeans were doing a disservice. One of the best parts of jeans was walking with a chick in the hand in your pipe. Yeah, but without the man, y'all are okay. I can't have this conversation with you retards tonight. I can't. I'm sorry. Why did the Hy-Vee worker walk in the truck? Because she saw me. You'll have to wait until the 3rd edition, or what I'm calling the blatant cash grab edition of Stories No One Asked For. That's going to have some new stories in it, some new jokes, all the grammar and all that shit fucking cleaned up. It's going to be in order and everything. Because I'm like, fuck new ideas. Let's just rehash my old shit again. You know? I apparently put in a Billie Eilish joke in the fucking book, and I was just like, why did I put a Billie? And I don't mean like a pleasant Billie Eilish joke. Like, I think Death Punch came up with it years ago, and I stole it, and it's in the fucking first part of the book. But I think we were talking about something one night, and Death Punch, it was either Death Punch or HC, one of the two. But they were like, what in the cinnamon toast crunch fuck is that? And I about fucking died. So I have what in the cinnamon toast. I either have what in the cinnamon toast fuck or what in the cinnamon toast crunch fuck. One of the two. I think it's what in the cinnamon toast fuck from now I'm thinking about it. So like down here, I had what in the Billie Eilish fuck did she say to me? And I was like, why did I put Billie Eilish? I can't stand Billie Eilish. So I, of course, just replaced it with Taylor Swift. I was like, what in the Taylor Swift fuck did she just say to me? You know, trying to download a single song in 2010 via LimeWire, 99% downloaded, 3 days remaining. Then your mom needs to make. I know, man, I used to hate that, man. Dial-up was a bitch. My sister would be like, I need to make a call. 4 hours later, she's like, I'm done. Like, my mom would keep calling the house to break the internet and shit. And I'm trying to download something. So, like, I just ignore it and shit. And she'd get all pissed off. Like, how come you ain't answering the phone? I was like, I'm trying to download something. I don't care. You know, like, okay, Mom. You know. If Jax comes in, because Jax said she was about to eat dinner. If Jax comes in, I'm going to ask her what she thinks about those fucking jeans. It was me back in the day. Someone read Tay's username as Michelle. And I said, who in the... Oh, was that what it was? Who in the cinnamon toast fuck is Michelle? That's what... Okay, yeah, I think I do remember that now. Yeah. I do remember somebody saying, like, what in the cinnamon toast fuck was that? And I died at that because I was just like, I'm stealing it. Because I use that, like, in the first chapter. I use it when we're talking about jelly beans and shit. I'm like, what in the cinnamon toast fuck is this? Ah, fuck it. I gotta go find it right now. Don't forget, Saturday, 5 p.m., SummerSlam. Okay, I'll be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Jason, don't forget Saturday, 5 p.m. SummerSlam. He's like, I'll be there. Fucking 8. Fuck 5. SummerSlam will fucking start when I want it to goddamn start. That's when it will fucking be on. Fuck 5 o'clock. I say 8. I'm like, okay. Hey, Diana. Oh, I found a couple more old coasters. The Mad Titan. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Got a couple of these left. I think I have a Hulk one. So I have a Hulk one and I have a Two-Face, a Harvey Dent one too. The Harvey Dent one I really like. Is Roman Reigns fighting Jelly Roll? Is fighting or Jelly Roll? Roman Reigns is, not Jelly Roll. There's actually a package upstairs packed for you. I just haven't had money to send it. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I just recently had to go to Virginia. Yeah, emergency trip. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, Elijah, I posted my photo of everything I bought for the Criterion sale in that fucking group. No one gave a shit. Everybody else is fucking posted like 50 fucking comments and shit. Mine, I ain't get dick. I like that Texas Chainsaw Massacre video disc. I'm sure you did. I think I looked up the prices on those. They're not cheap. Let me double check. I couldn't even find the price for the Sugar and Spice one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre VCD. Sold items. See, I keep getting VHS. I can't even get a VCD. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what the fucking price of that. Yeah, that's where I'm looking. I'm looking on eBay. Oh, wait, here's one. Oh, that's Texas Chainsaw 2. Here's one right here, but it's not the one I have. Nobody has the one I have. I'm seeing a couple, but it's not the one I have. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. For the other movies, let's see. Texas Chainsaw 1974. Oh, well, this is Turkish, though, but the rare Turkish VCD is $4.69, so obviously I'm not going to judge it on that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 VCD, not DVD, $39.99. See, that's what my gut was telling me. I was just like, if somebody wanted to pay for it straight cash, I was thinking $40. Here's one for 100, but it's not the one that I have. It's not the cover that I have. Yeah, like if fucking you really wanted it, I'd let it go for fucking 40. I ain't doing nothing with it. Look at that. Death One's like, hi, Diana. She didn't say shit. Usually goes for 100. Yeah, and that's like for one that I don't even have the cover of. And I'm only saying 40 because I'm just like, fuck, what am I doing with it? At least, like, I know you like Texas Chainsaw and like that. I don't really care about you just putting to the side and saying, fuck it. You know? So. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm broke till next month. I bought 2 DVDs for $100. Were they magic fucking DVDs? Was it DVDs showing the birth of fucking Christ as it was happening? Did you get a free motorcycle with it? Let me get a shot of whiskey. That'd be $18. $18. What is it? Magic fucking whiskey? Do I get a motorcycle with it? What does it come served in Jesus' shoe? Bloody Summer Camp 1 and 2. Did you get your tyke yet? Did I miss something? Hold on, I'll tell you why it's 50 apiece. Unless it's like fucking Jesus' shoe comes with a free motorcycle, or fucking you get blown the first time you put it in. There's no reason to justify it. Diana is like, I'm not gonna acknowledge it. That's fucking good. That's good. She's like, Taylor's not here. Fuck it. I have no one to say hi to. Fuck, that was good. That was good. Like, how do we rate fucking Death Punch on a scale of trustworthy? We're all like 7, 8, 9, even 10. Diana, no hesitation. Fucking 1. Like, fucking, I'd steal your fucking green card if you had one. Like, I swear that. To be fair, she didn't say hi to me either. That's true. It's signed by Joe Bob Britt. I don't give a fuck who it's signed by. Unless I get Felissa Rose's fucking panties with it, then like fucking you ain't getting $50 for that fucking DVD. I don't give a fuck. If Brendan would have came to me and said, hey, $50 for an out and about DVD, I'm in the motherfucker, and I would have said no. Now, if it was like $50 for this DVD, I'd be like, no. They're like, we'll give you Felissa Rose's panties with it. I'd be like, well, I don't want to be rude, you know. So Jack sent a picture of like her in a swimsuit to me and Carla, and I sent her a message. I was like, I got to be honest with you, that looks like lingerie. And she was like, it's my swimsuit. I'm like, shh, don't ruin the fantasy. I don't. She didn't even say anything to that. Yeah, I think Brendan had a copy of Out and About 2 signed by him, Gabe, the other 2 cats on the cover. I think the only person he didn't really have signed it was me. I had one that was me, Gabe, and Brendan, and I raffled that one for a cyberbullying website. I did a 50-50. Half went to me, half went to them. Greetings, young people. But Will, what's funny is out of all those names, I just wanted Dave Sheridan's autograph. Hey, you know what they tell you sometimes, man? Aim low at first and then aim higher later. You know what I said? If you want Dave Sheridan at first and then fucking want Felissa Rose later, you know. Okay, Erica's a girl. Hold on. We can get her opinion on this. Hold on. Let me bring back up that picture. Erica, what are your thoughts on this old fashioned trend? Okay, hold on. Let me bring it back up. Because Death Punch and Elijah are against me. I happen to like it, but I want to see your thought. The back pocketless jeans. What were your thoughts on the back pocketless jeans right here? Damn it! Come on, guys! Y'all are fucking killing me, man! Okay, I'm starting to see why the trend didn't work out. Everybody was against it except for me. Nah, fuck it. I still got Jax if she comes in tonight. Hold on, fuck it. I'm sending her a picture. Fuck it. Hey, since you haven't been in the live yet, I need your opinion on this fashion trend. No, not AI mode. You bastard. There we go. All right. Jax is not going to like that. Oh, God, please don't say that. I like them. I don't understand why fucking y'all be hating, man. Just because y'all want to shove fucking hands in pockets to grab ass. There's no pocket in these. Grab all the ass you want. That seems to be you guys' major argument on this, is that you want to shove a hand in a pocket to grab ass. Where would Erica... Well, it has front pockets too, man. Where's Taylor? Get Taylor in here too. She was in here a minute ago. She came in just to be like, hi, and then left. I don't get that. The pocket allows the hand to rest while grabbing it. Okay, I get your point with that. But, like, still, aesthetically, I'm not talking about just from a grabbing ass point of view, but aesthetically. Y'all seem to be really predicated on the, like, fucking, well, I can't put my hand in a pocket to grab her ass. Y'all are really stuck on that one. What am I looking at? Okay. Back pocketless jeans. Thoughts? What about from an aesthetic standpoint? She was like, why would I want less pockets? That's what she said. That's why I put my head down. Hold on. We're getting the aesthetic. That seems to be the point y'all are missing. I like how they look on a girl. You two, I don't know about Erica. I don't know if she's going for the look or not, too. But you two fuckers seem to be predicated on, I can't shove my hand in a pocket and grab her ass. I have both, and I prefer pockets. Okay, Erica sent the voice message. Here we go.
Sir, you have clearly never worn women's pants, okay? Women's pants have tiny, stupid, useless pockets in the front. We need the back pockets. We don't have pants like guys. Guys have big ass pockets in the front and the back. We have tiny pockets in the front, medium-sized pockets in the back.
I mean this in the most loving way I can say this, but I hate all of you. That's... Oh, shut up, Erica spitting facts, knowing if she had a dick, you'd suck it. Shut up. Okay, at least from like the Erica standpoint, I get, because she's like, all right, now I'm out of fucking pockets. Elijah, we could touch lips. Our lips can touch here. Okay, sorry. See, functionality and form. Okay, my main fucking argument was from an aesthetic standpoint. Like, if somebody like Erica or like a Jax or like somebody who I find attractive is wearing back pocketless pants, I'm going to enjoy that. That was my main argument. You fuckers started going to I can't reach into the fucking pocket and finger her. Y'all were going all sorts of different places with it. So, if that dick was in jeans with back pockets, yes. With no back pockets, hard pass. It's a sick world we're living with sick people. I'll pick that up later. She said tips. I'll suck you off if you suck me off while wearing my pocket jeans. Who, me or Elijah? Oh, Elijah, because he said deal. Okay. I'm just talking about a friendly handful of ass cheek, which I can understand. Okay? But like your whole argument was predicated on that. I was merely talking from an aesthetic standpoint. No, I've never worn women's pants. That's why I gave it to Erica. We have a woman's perspective now. Apparently, to her, they were uncomfortable. Okay? But like my thing was just looking. I'm mad that I can't look at girls wearing them anymore. I still need them back. But fucking leggings are A-okay. Not a single fucking one of you, female included, would bitch about leggings. It was essentially leggings with a zipper. I do wear guy pants, though. That's fine. Am I wrong that I don't find people attractive who wear PSD? Apparently the zipper was on you. What am I walking into? The fucking back pocketless jean fucking this brand. Apparently the zipper was unneeded if they took it off with the leggings. I swear I'm gonna beat him in a minute. Oh, you haven't seen that brand PSD? No, I mean, all right. To me, I just. Here we go. Perfect. That's what I need. Was they gonna bring up the fucking picture or what? Okay. Fucking finally. 6 minutes to do so. PSD is this brand. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. There's no pocket where I can grab a handful of ass. I guess if it works for Death Punch and Elijah, I guess it can work for me too. I don't know. I guess that's just one of my weird idiosyncrasies, I guess. No, don't hop in. Yeah. I wasn't hopping in the bandwagon. I just figured I'd use it as an excuse since you fuckers did. As your primary excuse. It wasn't like, oh no, I can't put my hand in the back pocket. And also, they kind of look stupid. And also, no, that was like your main fucking argument. Oh, and plus, Jax, I was telling him that I thought the picture you sent to me earlier was lingerie. Or the group, I should say, the group chat. I was just like, this looks like lingerie. You're like, no, it's a swimsuit. I'm like, don't ruin the fantasy. Let me have this. Will doesn't like ass and jeans. Yes, I do. Well, you know what? You're probably right. Depends on the person. Because, like, I get sad when Rachel at work doesn't wear leggings. I'm like, oh, she's not wearing the leggings today. She's wearing jeans. And then, like, once we get the shifts going and everything, I'm like, all right. Yeah. Yeah, I brought her a gift from my trip. I brought her and my boss a gift from the trip. I figured, a nice little thank you for giving me the time off. I got Zach it looks like a little plastic gun, but it's actually a knife. You just flip out a knife from underneath it and shit. I got him that, and I just got Rachel a keychain that flashes her name. So, does her jeans have back pockets? No. I said that at work today because I was cutting bread and a customer was telling the cashier at the time, like he told her, he asked her like, "Oh, you want in combo with that chips and drink?" And she was like, "No." So like I'm cutting bread, then all of a sudden I hear her say, "You know what? I would like a bag of chips." And I said I didn't mean to say it out loud, but I was like, "Liar!" And I hear Rachel fucking laughing. I was like, "Oh shit, I said that out loud." She was just like, "Yeah," and she was like, "I knew you were gonna say something." I was like, "Yeah, my bad. I didn't really mean to say that out loud," but I was like, "Liar!" You didn't show them the picture, did you? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, I can show you. Fucking no. No, I just told him what I said, where I was just like, don't ruin the fantasy. I'd show it to you guys, but she's like half naked in it and shit. It's like strings, like that's how small it is. So she only wanted to share it with like tight knit people. So sorry guys. I was so fucking tired last night that she sent that picture last night and I couldn't even fucking respond. I don't know what was so fucking tiring last night, but like I fell asleep at like 7 and woke up at like 9:30 and I finally just said fuck it. I turned off all the lights, took off my glasses, plugged in my phone, set the alarm, and slept until about 8 a.m. So like that's why like this morning I finally had to react to that photo that Jackson. And I was like, when did she send this? I was like, I don't want to miss the window on this. And it was like 7:41 p.m. I was just like, all right, I still have time. Maybe it was that drive catching up with me yesterday. So because like going there, we made good time. We made really that's what everybody said. Everybody said we made good time. We did the drive in 17 hours. I think I could have did it quicker, but everybody said it was pretty good time. And then coming back was just hell. We had to go through the fucking mountains of West Virginia and then like and then Indianapolis, there was a huge storm I had to drive through. Then there was a traffic accident there. That took about 20 minutes off time. Then I got off to get gas somewhere. You would think like once you get off a fucking highway, turn off to get gas, you just go back the way you came to get on the highway. Not at this highway. Like I was fucking I was getting so angry because it was just like, okay, now take a right and go down. I'm like, why do I need to go a mile down the road to go back to the highway right over here? This doesn't make any fucking sense. You know? Finally, it takes me through like fucking Centerville or Cedarville, fucking Ohio, which is the smallest fucking town I've ever seen in my life. All right. It takes me some country bumpkin ass backwards way, you know, and I'm finally back on the highway and everything. I was just like, never fucking again am I going to get off at that. And for now on, I only stop at gas stations that I can see right off the exit. I was like, if I can't see that motherfucker, then that's it. I don't stop at it after that one. Because like it was like a little bit off the beaten path there. I like how any other time Jack sends me a picture and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I put it down and push it away. And Jack's like, well, show everybody. I'm like, okay, this is the one time where she's like, you didn't show people that one, did you? And I was like, man, I should have showed everybody that one. Just to be like, she usually doesn't give a shit. Here you go. Yeah. No, I think me and Jack's are on a pretty good fucking, like, 3-year streak of not having an argument? I think we're pretty good. I think we're good. No, I think it's been like 5 years. Because I remember the last time we got upset with each other was fucking over a live. I was mad about something to where like I didn't send her the link for the live because I was just like, whatever, she'll find it. You know, and like that set her off. And then like we had it out in the fucking. Oh no, you know what? No, she was kind of pissed about the group chat thing. So that was the last argument we had. All right, you guys up for a game of like nightmare priorities or something? It was about a game we were playing here. Was it really? No, it couldn't have been over a game. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember now. Okay, this is what happened. I remember now. We were playing this. We were playing Midnight Outburst, right? And the idea of the game is like it tells you like 10 answers you have to find. Well, like the crowd was just not figuring out these answers, you know? So in order to help the crowd get the answers, I started describing the answers, you know, like kind of like, you know, $20,000 pyramid in it, you know, like describing it. And then people are like, oh, it's this. And we get that. And then it finally hit me one night. I was like, well, fuck, if I could just keep doing that, we should just play $20,000 fucking pyramid, you know? So I pulled out a $20,000 pyramid one night. We tried it, didn't really gel with the room that well because it was like made in like 1986. So like the clues and shit were not whatever. So we went back to playing this again. But like in order to make it like challenging, I didn't want to sit here and like hand feed the fucking answers to people. So I was like, listen, I'm not going to pyramid these answers to you guys. So just figure it out. And like some people are guessing. I'm like, no. Finally, Jax was just like, are you going to give us like some clues to these answers? I was like, no, I told you I'm not pyramiding these. That's where we went wrong. You know? And she was just like, fuck it. It was essentially like, fuck it, I'm not playing then. It wasn't those words exactly, but it was essentially like, fuck it, I ain't playing then. And I was like, really? Like in my brain, I'm like, really? This is so like after a few minutes, I was like, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna get off tonight and shit. And it was just, you know, kind of quietly excused myself. And I think she said something in the group chat after that, but I just kind of like fucking ignored it because you guys know me when I'm fucking mad. So then a couple days go by, I go on live, and like at the time I was sending the link to like the fucking group chat, like, hey guys, I'm live, fucking come check it out. This time I didn't do it because I was like, fuck it, if she wants to find it live, she'll fucking find it because that's how fucking petty I am and shit. So I start the live. I'm like fucking 45 minutes into the live. I get a message from Jax. It's just like, okay, Will. And I'm like, what? She's like, don't play stupid with me. You know, I was like, what? What's going on? She was like, you didn't tell me you were live? I was like, I figured you'd know. You know, and it just fucking snowballed from there and shit. So if you mean like a last actual argument between her over something like that, that was it. But like, I think she was kind of mad over some of the group chat shit. So one of those two. We'll count both of them. Fuck it. They were both a long time ago. My point is that I'm doing a pretty good job not pissing her off on a daily basis anymore. I don't even think I have that pyramid game anymore, dude. Oh no, here it is right here. The $10,000 pyramid. Burn it. You don't like the pyramid either? Man, pyramid's fun. It's not too much. It's basically like you get a category and you have to name like 5 things. You have to name 5 things in that category, but I can't, obviously I have to give you clues of what they are. So it'll be like, all right, name these 7 things that are blue. And then I have to describe you 7 things that are blue without, obviously telling you. That's essentially all it is. So was that a no on nightmare priorities? I suggested that, but nobody really perked up to it. I'm done. All right. I'm done. All right. Down. Okay. Fucking dirt. Would that be the next in the chain? I need a drink. Hold on. 7-Up. Let's go. Hey, buddy, make 7-Up yours. All right, nobody else, it seems. All right, that's fine. We can just sit here and bullshit. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. I'll play. I'm just putting away my leftovers. All right, that's 2. Jax and or Erica? We got 2. Yeah. I was behind again. Giggity! All right. I know. I learned. It seems like everybody was behind last night. Like I would just sit here and say something and just wait for a reaction, and it felt like a while before Death Punch or Elijah or anybody would react. And I'm like, either they forgot to react, or they're like, "Oh fuck, we're really behind." One of the two. You know, behind with pockets. Man, y'all need to lay up. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all are in here kink shaming me, and I don't like it. Erica must have disappeared. Fuck it, we'll still play. I don't care. I got nothing better to do tonight. All right. Yeah, I'll probably go in because they refresh every Friday, and I got money on my account and everything. So I'll probably go in, see if they got anything good. All right, let me get my board here. All right, we'll start with me here, hopefully. Let me see what the cards are. Let's see. Okay. All right, yeah, we'll start with me, I guess. Oh, yeah, let me move these out the way so you can maybe get a good view of the cards when I lay them down. Try not to number them, please. If you have to say something to let me know what the card is on your placement, do that. But I can try not to just use numbers, please. All right, so we're ranking for me. Where do I rank these on my list of nightmare priorities or nightmares? The ocean. The ocean. Falling through a hole in a lake. Oh, shit. There it is. Falling through a hole in a lake. Mummies. Mummies. Maggots. And dark water. Which I'm not too sure I know what that is. I think I have a feeling, but I'm not sure. So where do I list these on my list of nightmares, I guess? Like what the most scariest to the least scariest? Okay, got it. Ocean, Lake, maggots. Damn, you really went for it there. Dark waters, and then mummies. All right, dark water, mummies, maggots falling through eyes, mummies, maggots. Man, yeah, fucking. All right, so number one, falling through a hole in a frozen lake, because like I've seen those people who fucking fall through and fucking press up against the ice and fucking, unless you got fucking strong people or good tools, man, you're gonna die. The ocean's next, because like I told y'all the other night, I was telling you there's shit in the ocean you just should not be fucking with. But I think your odds of living, like if you're in the ocean and you're like, hey guys, there's a shark here, I think there's better odds of like getting the fuck out of there than there is falling through fucking ice. Okay. Mummies, only because I'm like, if mummies were real and I saw one, I think that would fit in the middle of the pack here. Dark water, I'm not entirely sure what that is. If I'm not mistaken, it's a fucking part of the ocean that is very difficult to navigate, if I'm not mistaken. So if that's what it is, I don't want to be a part of it. So that would be fucking here. And again, a mummy, at least I'd have a running shot at it. And maggots, fucking, you can just step on them. Fuck them. Unless you're eating them. You're eating maggots, Michael. How do they taste? So yeah, that's where I went with mine. Okay. Well, we're already off to a good start. I even said when I picked the card, I'm like, I'm not sure I know what dark water is. And Death Punch was like, all right, he's the most afraid of that. All right. Those 5 are burned. Let's go here for Death Punch now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ranking these for old Death Punch here. What's he afraid of? Stalkers. Ranking them stalkers right there. Fucking volcanoes. Fucking good old volcanoes down there in Texas. Falling into wells. Basements. And finally, undersides of picnic tables. How does Death Punch rank these on his fears? Okay. I think I got it, but with fucking volcanoes on the board, you never know. Jax is proving me wrong on that one. What's this one? Basement. What are you fuckers waiting for me or something? All right, I went stalkers, falling into a well, basements, volcanoes, and underside of a picnic table. That's where I went. I figure stalkers, nobody likes to be stalked. I was cyber stalked before. It's not fun. Falling into a well, I mean, fucking nobody wants to be Bart Simpson. When it becomes between basements and volcanoes, I swear, I would have put volcanoes on the bottom if it wasn't for underside of the picnic table. But if it wasn't for that, volcanoes would have been on the bottom again. But I swear to God, if he puts volcanoes at number 1, I might just crash out here. Plus, he needs to tell his woman that we're actually playing a game in here. She only likes it when we play games in here. If it's talking, movie talk, horror related, anything else, man, fuck it. That's it. She's just here for games. That's it. You guys playing a game tonight? No? Fuck off then. And then that's it. We're. No, not you, Taylor. Volcano. Oh, fuck off! Volcanoes is number one. There's no way out of these five, when you get up in the morning, you're driving to work like, man, I hope there's not a fucking volcano today. I just hope there's not a fucking volcano today. Like, no! How are stalkers in the middle? Y'all need to get your fucking priorities in order, man. Like, again, out of these five, you cannot be fucking. I'd be driving to work like, I hope that fucker ain't stalking me today, man. I hope today he just stops, man. But no, this motherfucker's just like, fucking volcano. Fucking Mount St. Helena could just fucking go today, man. And like, I could be on the road when it fucking happens. And like, I don't know, man. Like, he's fucking calling into work. Like, guys, I can't come in today, man. I'm having a really bad panic attack and everything. And they're like, that's okay, Jeff. You can come in another time and everything. Hangs up, and they have no idea he's having a panic attack over a fucking volcano that will never fucking happen in Texas. You know? I can't stop lava, all the other shit. You wouldn't have to stop lava! You live in fucking Texas! It's not like oh, a volcano comes, you have to pull a fucking Tiananmen Square and go to the lava and be like, it's not that you have to do that. And plus, even if fucking you live in, there's no fucking volcano. Oh my god. Twice now, y'all have fucked me with that volcano. And I don't like it. I'm crying. I mean, like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, out of those five, I live in Texas. I'm gonna be driving to work like, man, I really hope it ain't fucking stalkers, man. You know, like he's like fucking. He's driving to work like, fuck, I hope it ain't Mount St. Helena, man. Every time he hears that fucking on the radio and shit, he's like, fuck, this is it. And fucking Mount St. Helena, isn't it? They're just like, this is your weekly test to make sure everything's okay and everything. He's like, oh, fuck, okay, cool. Cool, I thought that was it right there, man. All right. You know, like, Texas is toast. Texas may be toast, but I still don't think you're getting my point of view on this. Yes, Jax, you can go next. All right, we'll do Jax next. Don't even joke about that. I've had like 5 alerts on my phone the past 3 hours. All right, we'll rank for Jax next. All right, rank these spheres. Oh, this is a right room sphere. We need to get a new one. Okay. All right, so how does Jax rank these? Loud noises. Lamp. Hello, lamp. Neighbors. If I can get the damn card up. Come on. Come on, fucker. There we go. Exams. Remember, ranking these for Jax here, by the way, in case I didn't say that. Song stuck in your head. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. Oh, no, that's not it. No, what's that fucking... And I'm gonna keep on loving you. That's what I was trying to think of. And vomiting. Vomiting. Where does Jax rank these on her fears? All right, what's the most outlandish one? So I can just put it at number 1. So I guess we'll put fucking Neighbors at number 1, I guess. That has it, but by the way, you fuckers are playing this game. That has to be number 1. What do I have left? Okay. I guess. All right, I really had to think on this one. I should get this one. Vomiting, loud noises, exams, neighbors, song stuck in the head. VOB? I assume that means vomiting. NB, neighbors, loud noises, exam, song stuck in the head. Ooh, it's a bold move there, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Vomiting, loud noises, exams. When I'm good, you know. I'm reading that again to make sure. Yep, got it. Okay. When I'm good, I am good. Damn, so close, yet so far away. All right, Elijah now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ranking these for Elijah. God, he always gets the good ones. Fuck me running on this one. Okay. Ranking these for Elijah. This is going to be the hardest one we've done. Abandonment. Okay, abandonment. We're cool there. But then it gets weird with geese. Geese. Missing your flight. Just straight up the devil. Just the devil. And finally, warts. Warts. So how does Elijah rank those in his priority of fear? Oh, shit. In his priority of fears. I don't know if I can pick the damn cards up here. There we go. This should be interesting. Because, I don't even have the slightest clue where to start with this one. Okay. Oh man, I don't have a fucking clue. Okay. Devil, warts, missing flight, abandonment, geese. Oh man, I went an entirely different direction almost. I went abandonment, missing flight, warts, geese, the devil. Because I figured nobody wants to be abandoned. You know, missing your flight, that's kind of like being abandoned. Warts, you know, those suck. I used to have them on my thumb. I got rid of them. Beg pardon? Motherfucker, you hike 87 miles a week through like fucking mountain lions and fucking snakes, fucking frogs and newts and shit, and you're gonna sit here and tell me you're afraid of geese out of the 5 here? Out of the 5 things here, you're gonna tell me that the thing that frightens you the most is a geese? Fuck abandonment not being number one. You're like, fuck it, fuck it. I don't care. I'm alone. Okay, fine, whatever. The devil, okay, I had mine on the bottom because I don't think you're a real religious fella. But to be fair, out of all the pictures he sent, not one has been a goose. I don't want to know what kind of pictures he's sending you. Dude, I'm more afraid of geese than gators. Everybody has their thing, I guess. I love and hate this fucking game. All right, we're back up to me now. I can't believe See, Jax only thinks I'm funny when I'm high. I told Claude that, like, I was writing something. The Claude that I'm working with is just not fun. Like, he's not like, hey, partner, what's going on? He's not doing any of that shit. So, like, I had Claude clean up a story, and I was going to go through it high, because that's when I feel like I'm the most fucking creative these days. And I told Claude, I was like, go ahead and clean up the story, and then later on when I get high this weekend, I'll come back to it and think of some shit to write in. And he gave me this, like, well, you know, you don't have to be high to be funny, and all this shit. I was like, whatever, Claude. But I was reading it. I was reading the cleaned up version. I wanted to see what I wanted to add to it. So I was like, you know what? Let's add this. Let's do this. Oh, let's add this funny line here. Let's do it, because you know I'm remembering more from the situation than back then. So and then I put on the bottom. I was like, what do you know, Claude? I can't be funny without being high. You know, and he was just, Claude just said, well, I never said you couldn't be funny without being high. I just think it'd be, you know, he gave me some like speech, and I was like, you're no fun, Claude. All right, anyway. Ranking these for me. I don't even know what the fuck they are. All right. Tofu. Oh. All right, ranking for me. Tofu, toilet paper stuck to your shoe. Yep. Okay, toilet seats. Secondhand smoke. I thought they said some kind of snake at first. That's all. I was like, whoa, fuck. And finally, the apocalypse. The apocalypse. How do I rank these? All right, let's see here. Bitch, there's only 1 3. Okay. Voting is closed. Apocalypse, smoke, toilet seats, toilet paper. All right. Apocalypse, paper, tofu, seats, secondhand smoke. Interesting. Apocalypse, smoke, toilet paper, stuck to shoe, toilet seats, and tofu. One of you have it correct. One of you have it correct. And you should have known it should have been the person that's known me the longest. The apocalypse, secondhand smoke, toilet seats, toilet stuck. Because, like, if it gets stuck on your shoe, fuck it. Just take it off. You know, and tofu, like, I'm not fucking. I've eaten shit with soy in it. I don't know. Just like, I don't know. I think tofu to me would be a consistency thing. You know, texture thing. I think that's why I've never really actually gone to tofu. I'm pretty sure if they said, hey, you have to start eating tofu tomorrow, I could live. Not gonna like it, but I could live. You know, the apocalypse, I think is pretty fucking. Because, like, the first thing I have to do in an apocalypse is find somebody that fucking knows how to do shit. You know? I just have to find, like, a big buff guy. I mean, you look like you know how to build shit. Can I be your little pet? And then, like, I'll be okay. Everything else I can pretty much do. If I can just find somebody to build shit, I'll be okay. You know? Secondhand smoke, I mean, being an ex-cigar smoker, like, I don't mind secondhand smoke that much. Nowadays, I mind it. I hate fucking, like, walking down the street and smelling somebody's dank-ass fucking weed. I hate fucking that. You know, I don't know. I was never really a fucking fan. And like, yeah, here we go. All right, so that was mine. So Jack's got that one. So far, we've had, what, 2 matches, right? It's just me and Jack's matched each other. If I'm not mistaken. All right. Yay! Checks in the mail. All right, Death Punch up next now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are ranking these for Death Punch. If I can pick them up. Here we are. Death Punch. Monsters under your bed. Monsters under your bed. Werewolves. Werewolves. And considering volcanoes is his number 1 worry out of those last 5, this could go any direction already. Wearing other people's clothes. Religion. Just religion. Not any particular one, just religion itself. And finally, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. How does Death Punch rank these on his spheres? See, my gut's telling me to go with one thing, but I should go with the other just because. No, because he went volcano. No, it's got to be this. Yeah. Well, yeah. Um, okay. I keep freezing and falling behind. All right, I went with Masha's under the bed because I mean he picked volcano. Come on, that's all I gotta say. He picked volcano. Mosquitoes, werewolves, which don't get me wrong, that was a tough one for number one. Wearing other people's clothes, and because I think he wears women's lingerie, right? I don't know. I heard that before. And in religion, I don't think he really gives a fuck. So you are a lying bastard. No, by your fucking logic, fucking number one for that round should have been Monsters Under the Bed. Today is 27. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Does anybody like not? Okay. Jax was next. Jax, are you with us? If it's hot, I'm also getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm just saying, by your fucking logic, Monsters Under the Bed should have been it. Over here, like fucking like fuck volcanoes. Like it just. I can try. All right. Oh, all right. All right, guys. Rating. We're ranking for Jax. You know what I'm saying. Damn it. Birds. Closed shower curtains. Dictators. Beards. Oh, God, I've had bad ones of these. Charlie horses. Where does Jax rank these on her list of fears? Oh, let's see if I can get two in a row. Oh, this is a hard one, though. Okay. I think I got it. Really had to think on this one. All right. I went shower curtain, Charlie horse, dictators, birds, and beards. Ooh, Death Punch. Went dictators first. That's bold. What was the first one? Oh, Charlie horse. Charlie horse's dictator. Really? Bird shower curtain. Okay. Beards. Really? Interesting. Huh. Those were a hard five. I'm gonna giggity because I would have put dictators down even further considering the other two. I didn't think you were that scared of dictators. Okay. God, one spoiled dictator spoiled the bunch, I guess. Is that too soon still? All right. Who was that we just said? Jax. Sorry. So Elijah. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Elijah. Ranking for you now. Thunder. Thunder. 8 o'clock. Thunder. Do the thunder. The unknown. Racism. Missing your exit. And finally, illness. Illness. How does Elijah rank these fears? Let's see. God, these are. All right. Yeah, sorry, I gotta fucking move these. Hold on. Missing your exit, thunder, the unknown, racism, illness. Okay. Because this one, I don't have the slightest fucking idea on. I'm really just like guessing. Like some of them, I'm like, I have a good idea. This one, I don't have the fucking slightest idea. All right. I went with illness, thunder, racism, unknown, missing exit. Illness, unknown, racism, exit. Oh, fuck! I almost had it. What did I mix up? Illness, the unknown, and fucking racism. No, the unknown and thunder. Fuck. I put thunder too high. That's what it was. I figured thunder. I figured, thunder's not really your friend, when you're hiking and through the woods and shit. I finally got one. All right. All right, we're back up to moi. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's part of nature. No, I'm sorry, no. I forgot to tell you guys this. I apparently had my first night terror when I was up in Virginia. Apparently, I woke up in the middle of the night screaming for help. My sister was finally like, "What's wrong?" And I woke up and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I was having a nightmare." She was like, "About what?" And it was about snakes. And she was like, "Oh, okay." And she just went back to sleep. Yeah. Let me get comfortable again. Ugh. Damn. Well, it was a stressful situation. Yeah. But still, I'm not used to having night terrors. So all right, ranking for me here now. Here we go. Walking over sidewalk grates. Oh. Hey, at least I didn't have I didn't have a paralysis demon or whatever they're called. Animal attacks. Okay, listen here, card. Failure. Scam by a Nigerian prince. Oh, shit. That one's funny. And finally, potluck dinners. Potluck dinners. How do I rank these on my fears? Oh, shit. Let's see here. If somebody gets this one right, I'll be amazed because there's going to be, I think one of them's going to shock y'all where it's going to land. Well, in fact, it might. All right, sorry guys, I got to turn these around again. Scam by a Nigerian prince. That's what that is. So out of these, yeah, okay, I guess we'll go. Even though it's very vague, I don't know why. I guess there. Then yeah. All right, took me a minute, but I got it. Night, Jax. All right, let's see. He went with animal, failure, walk, Walk, dinner, scam, and Death Punch went with Animal Attack, Nigerian Prince, Failure, Sidewalk Grape, Potluck Dinner. Yeah, I didn't think anybody was gonna get this one. Animal Attack. Okay, we pretty much got. Walking over a grate, believe it or not, I have a stressful time doing that because I always think like, man, what if I'm holding my phone and like I trip, or what if I'm holding my keys or something like that? So like, and like, even though I don't do it, I'm not like, oh my god, let me pull out my phone and test this fucking theory. No, I just always think like, what if I fucking slip and forget? You know, oh, there's a grate right here, and then my keys go down it, and I'm just like, fuck. You know, that was like one of my worst fucking nightmares. Scammed by a Nigerian Prince. Considering I was scammed once this year out of money, yeah, you know, we'll move that up the list a little bit. Potluck. We don't like a good potluck. And Failure I put on the bottom because, like, you honestly think I would go live like this every night if I wasn't afraid to fucking fail at this point? You know? Paul Heyman once said, you can't be afraid to fail if you want to succeed. If you're afraid to fail, then you'll never succeed. Yeah, I wrote fucking 2 books that fucking not a lot of people bought, but fucking, hey, what am I going to do? I'm going to fucking do another one. Because, like, fucking, I'm a glutton for punishment. Fucking, I go live every night, open one night, man. It's fucking... People, you know, people are gonna be like, "Oh fuck, this is actually a fucking fun time and shit." You know, I'm fucking 0 for fucking 800, but one day. You said summoned by a Nigerian prince. I saw a coyote this time on my house, first time ever. Ooh. All right. We'll keep playing, but like, damn, I wish Taylor or fucking Erica stuck around. I'm like, Erica, would you like to play? Fucking meet. Fucking get the fuck out of here. All right, Death Punch. Missing a deadline. Getting arrested. You made 3 books. One is like a life story anthology. I don't think my whole life story would really be that interesting. It'd be like I was born in this year, fucking, you know. I did really think of like a really weird book idea, and I know it sounds really morbid, but like, you know, my mom, she was dying and everything, and we're talking about, you know, the ashes, you know, we had to have that come to Jesus talk, as they say, you know, like what we're gonna do, the cremation, all that shit, right? So, you know, my sister Ginger's like, well, yeah, I'm going to keep her ashes, obviously, and everything. Like, you guys can do whatever you want with her ashes and everything. And, like, I probably won't do it with all of her ashes, but my mom was a huge collector of Mickey Mouse. Like, she fucking loved Mickey Mouse, dude. Like, we have, like, totes of, like, Mickey Mouse shit around here of, like, collector's items and shit like that. The one thing she never got to do was fucking go to Disney World. She never got to go to Disney World. You know, we made a couple attempts at going, but we never fucking made it. So I figured, like, you know, whenever that day comes and shit, you know, once everything settles down, I figured I'd go to Disney World and spread some of her ashes. You know, like, fucking, you finally made it. You know? And then I turned that into a fucking book, and it's called A Road Trip with My Dead Mom. And that would probably be the closest to a fucking like autobiography / life story I could probably get. I'm tearing up. That or she was a big gambler. I always thought about going to casinos with pockets full of mom and just, like amazing grace, bing, 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 how sweet does it, bing, 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 jackpot, bing, I always thought about that one too. Yeah, it cleared up some of them tears there, didn't it? I'm not in the mood to play anymore. Wow, yeah, that'd be a beautiful story. Yeah, so and I figured that'd be a cool little way to tell stories about mom and shit like that, Have like a log of mom and shit. Like hopefully it's a ways off, but since Claude has that you can talk to him fucking feature and shit like that, I figured that'd be a good way to do it. Like talk to Claude and transcribes it and shit. And I even have the cover in mind. It's like people driving. It's like me. It's like cliche. It's like me driving, and then there's like a ghost in the passenger seat and shit. It'd be the next what is it? I'm glad my mom died. It'd be the next that one. People went nuts for that book, which don't get me wrong, it's a fucking fantastic book. But that's how big it would be. Claude is updating all the time. Yeah. Well, it has two voice features. One where I can just sit here and if I wanted to tell Claude a story, like, hey, Claude, this is what happened today, and just kept going, it would transcribe all of that, And it has another one where it will respond back to you and everything. So that's why I want to keep that one on during the live, but it responds and even Claude's it'd be better if you just use the other one. So I was like, I don't know. But I figured, that'd be a good way. I've been trying to figure out a way to, just talk to Claude the story like I do a podcast. So that's why I went and got the transcription to one of the podcast episodes and ran it through them. And I'm working on that's the Super Bowl story. I'm working on that one. Claude got a little touchy about the Holocaust comparison I made. He even said that's how fun he is. He's just like, if you really want the reference in there, I can change it. But I took it out and put something else. I'm just like, dude. What was his exact wording? Hold on. Where is it? Oh, the forced march comparison during the security checkpoint jog. I softened the direct wording, parenthesis, kept the feeling of it, stop and go, exhausting, no clear end, in parentheses, without literally invoking a Holocaust reference the way the raw transcript did. He used the word raw. Since that's pretty heavy real world comparison to drop in a light-hearted Super Bowl story where I talk about Janet Jackson's tits. You call your call, whatever you want, it's back in more directly. Just let me know. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, because like you can tell when like you can tell from like when it goes to me talking on the podcast to like sprinkling some Claude in there, and that's what I call it now. If I'm telling him something, I'm like, okay, Claude, I want you to write a sentence that's like this and describe it like this, but you know what? Go ahead, sprinkle a little Claude on there. That's me telling him like do whatever you want, you know. And I don't give him that freedom often, you know. But yeah, what did he write instead? Let me get to there, because he does keep the same sentiment, but like you can just tell it's so fucking. It goes from me speaking to a robot for a second. You know what I mean? Where is it? That's the porta potty. So I'm too. Okay, here it is. All right, so I'm gonna read you like most of it so you know the difference here. Okay. Can I buy your hat for $15? No, sorry, I like it. Fair enough. Then everybody start running again, and we were off, running, stopping. It honestly reminded me of footage of forced marches, the kind where people are pushed to keep moving no matter what, and whoever couldn't keep up just, well, you get the idea. That's what it just felt like. Just run, stop, run, stop. Yeah, I think I'm going to make him put in what I said again. It sounds like a fucking 7-year-old trying not to cuss. And I'm thinking about cutting 2 stories from it, but I just don't know what to replace them with, because one of them's very graphic, and I know as much as fucking Elijah would love to read a fuck story about me, I really think I should take that out of the book. And there's another one that I just I don't know, I guess it's in poor taste. I wouldn't say poor taste now, because like I don't change the way I feel about it, but I think it's time for it to come out of the book. But they're like the quickie stories, and like I don't know what I can replace them with. I know I've been posting, like I saw like one AI. Speaking of great analogies, I saw like some AI company, and it. Oh, for Saturday, are you going to be live 30 minutes for the show? I have no idea, dude. I am not on your clock. Maybe, because the gummies would need to fucking kick in for that damn show, maybe. So, but I saw some like AI company, and it was basically like your characters, your story, your way, AI, the director, and I was just like, oh shit, that's a cool way of putting it and shit. And then of course there are people in the comments like fucking, if you use AI writing, you're not really a fucking writer. That bullshit. And then people, of course, defending it and shit like that. And I, of course, came in with basically the introduction of what was Chasing Dreams in Reality. Of just like, it's my character, my book, but, basically Claude lays a foundation. Me and him, we lay the foundation, and then I build it from there, which is all the rewrites and shit. And sometimes Claude gets it fucked up. I'm just like, hey, Claude, I need a really nice sink. And Claude's like, fuck yeah, here's a really nice sink. but he installs it on the ceiling. And I'm like, fuck. Like, Claude, that's a really nice looking sink, but it's on the fucking ceiling. So then that's when I got to go in, get it off the goddamn ceiling. All right, put it into the bathroom. And that's me, like, fucking, like, this is what needs to be fucking different, Claude. You're fucking up. You know, that, and somebody was like, that's a great analogy. I was like, all right, hey, fucking, I'm in the analogy game now, man. We're Schoolhouse Rock now, man. Analogy, that's an analogy. No, it's not. You just said the word 3 times. Okay, I'm sorry. I actually fell asleep last night and like fucking, what was I fucking listening to today? It was something about Schoolhouse Rock. I forgot what it was today. What the fuck was it? Oh, it was like some Mojo list. It was like the top 10 VHS tapes you watched in school. And I was like, I know you guys really dig for some topics sometimes. Maybe like, damn, y'all are really digging for this. And there was only like 2 of them on there that like I actually did watch in school. But one of them was Schoolhouse Rock. And I was just like, okay. And I remember the conjunction, junction, what's that? And I was like, damn, I just referenced that last night. You know, the only song that I remember from Schoolhouse Rock was I'm Capital Hill. And okay. And conjunction, junction. You know, I remember fucking the how to count by 5 songs. Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Everybody stop now. Okay, now 55, 60. You know, like fucking, oh shit. That was a fucking jam right there, man. I remember interjection. Yeah, the fucking cartoon was like, ow, ouch, fuck. You know, like it had the interjections and shit. Like I said, I know lolly, 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 get your adverbs here, but fucking I can tell you what an adverb is. What are some other fucking Schoolhouse Rock songs? I got the DVD somewhere. Didn't I pull that out one night for media night? Maybe I did. I don't know. Hooking up words and phrases and clauses. Conjunction, junction, what's the... Okay. Good times. Good times. And one of the videos they were like, "Oh, you used to watch Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego." I can't ever remember a fucking time the fucking substitute teacher rolled in a fucking TV and was just like, "Here you go, let's watch Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego." I think I would have shit my pants if that happened. I think the only... Oh no, I lied. There was 3 on there I watched. It was Schoolhouse Rock, Magic School Bus. Oh, I'm sorry, 4. I lied again. 4. Schoolhouse Rock, Magic School Bus, fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy, and Reading Rainbow. Those are the only 4 on there. Everything else, like I've seen, but like they never rolled it into the classroom for us. Do you remember that show back in Bump in the Night? Yes, I think I still have the complete series of that somewhere. I got it from Mill Creek years ago. I don't know if I got rid of it or not. I'm not for sure, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched it. Aren't they on YouTube now? I don't know how I ever lived without an external keyboard. I forgot what I came here looking for. Bump in the Night. Bump in the Night. Oh, okay, they got the intro. Oh no, they got the show. Oh, okay. I got it on here. That was my shit. Let's see. What were some of the cartoons I watched? Bobby's World. I remember watching. Muppet Babies. I would rock with. I was a kid that would watch Looney Tunes before going to school. So like I appreciate the old Looney Tunes. Let me think, like Saturday morning type shit. Garfield and Friends. I used to fuck with Garfield and Friends. I vaguely remember Eat the Cat. Oh, here's one. Okay, you remember Pro All Stars? Where it was the cartoon of fucking Bo Jackson, Wayne Gretzky, and Michael Jordan like saving the world and shit. God, it was like, oh shit. Hold on. Let's. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, there we go. Fuck, I don't even need to play it. Fucking there it is, right there. I thought I would need to play it. Fucking there. That's all you need to know, right there. But apparently, not only are they basketball, hockey, and football players, but damn it, they're superheroes.
Michael's prime is slab time. Pro stars, show stars, Queen's hot, slab shot. Who knows where to go? Pro stars, all stars, pro stars. Jordan jams in
You know they ran a train on them, right?
your face. I'm gonna put them in their place. Pro stars.
Mama said they magic shoes. Mama said they take me anywhere. Sorry.
Blue light crunch time. We will score just in time. All stars. Showstopper. Big swing, Bo's a man. He's gonna hit a grand slam.
Pro Stars. It's all about helping kids.
Pro stars.
How does that not get you pumped? Are you not ready for the day now after that? How do you not watch that cartoon opening and not get pumped for what you're about to watch? Oh, damn. I'm really showing my age here. This is what I was watching. Pro Stars. Let's watch. Bang My Box, the Robin Bird story. I never heard of Robin Bird. I like the title. Bang My Box. I like that. Good title.
Hi, I'm Robin Bird. Lie back, get comfortable.
We always walked around the village at night. We see these red lights in the windows.
Gentlemen,
It was the Robin Bird Show.
Everybody knows Robin. I was the first woman to bring adult programming to television. We were on Wednesday night at midnight. Because it's hump day. Oh, here's my costume. It's a crochet bikini. Yep, it's stretched out all right. Nope, doesn't smell.
One of New York's best kept secrets, Robin Bird.
She was hosting the
Side note, I fucking hate Joan Rivers. I should say I hated her. I never found her fucking style of comedy funny. You know, I even when she just did the fucking like, oh, let me just make fun of outfits. I never found her funny. Like, bless her heart.
the ultimate underground party.
Robin fought like hell for the gay community.
She's an accidental activist.
Why are you loading onto all your tapes?
What are you going to do? Destroy these tapes?
It's worth a lot to myself and my husband.
When Robin began, it was just a modest show for her neighbors. But when your neighborhood is New York, everyone ends up watching.
This administration is putting the purveyors of pornography on notice.
They think it's indecent.
The human body is not indecent.
We were all fighting for the same thing, free speech. I had this platform. That's what it was made for.
We love you so much, Robin.
Thank you. Now everybody strip.
Kind of weird seeing a happy little old lady, then them flashing big bang my box right after. It's a little fucking jarring to see. She's fighting the good fight. Yeah, I mean, I just like I was just a happy. I can understand if it was just like, you know, the sexy picture from the past, then they cut to bang my box, the fucking the Robin Lynn, whatever her name was, story. But no, they went from happy grandma to fucking bang my box. You know, here's a legend we all know. Peter.
Interview, take one.
I'm Alden Brown, and I'm here to tell you how I became the infamous Peter North.
When I think of porn, I think of Peter.
I came from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. This is the house I grew up in. Up here is the theater I watched the movie California Dreaming. I'd never seen palm trees. I just had to go.
There's this schoolboy charm about him.
Over 2,500 credits.
Peter was in almost every movie.
George Shannon, where the elite meet to be.
Hello, George.
It was a wild time. We were being invited everywhere.
People would come up to him. You're the biggest hero. And he would just be like, no, man, my name's Al.
When I got recognized, I denied it all the time.
People expect you to be the person they see on film, and we aren't.
I'll see you in another life.
He was such a gentle guy.
I'm here today to show you love, dude, because you showed me love.
There will never be another Peter North, ever.
Never thought, small town kid from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Hallelujah.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know who the fuck that is. the silent killer on that one. Listen, I know fucking like a couple male names: Ron Jeremy, Lexington Steele, John Holmes. And that's only because of the documentary. Jordi El Polo Nino. I only know that name because he's always fucking some fine bitch. He was big in the late 80s and 90s. I wasn't born in fucking 1947 like you. You know what? I take that back. You know what? It's not an age joke. You know what? I take back the age joke. We need to go in a different direction with that joke. Okay, let me take that joke back now. I'm going to take it back. I'm sorry, Elijah. I'm not the. I'm sorry. I don't have a titadex on every fucking woman and guy in the world here. Yeah, okay. Fucking, it hit the rim. It went elsewhere. You got what I was going for there. It's like you saw what I was doing, but fuck, you still missed the mark. Like, you have a fucking eidetic memory on like every fucking porn star ever. I don't understand how my kid could have watched Frozen 300 times. You know? I have one porno in my life. I've never even seen the end. I mean, it's just like fucking sometimes it's like fucking, you don't know who fucking Peter North is? One of the biggest porn stars in the 1980s. I'm like, dude, I don't know every fucking porn star known to man like you do. I know like a handful compared to you. You know? And apparently there's way bigger porn stars because like when I was collecting the fucking adult autographs, I'm pointing to them because they're over here. When I was collecting them, I'm like, fuck, the people that like I want, I cannot get a hold of to get autographs of and shit. You know, but like, and then like when I'm looking on websites for them, I'm like, I don't know who this is. I don't know. Like, I would probably say 90% of the fucking like website, Stally Cali. Yeah, take Stally Cali for example. 90% of the people on that website I don't even fucking know. This one is good. How to meet women in St. Louis. Oh, God. I used to live around there. This should be good. I seriously live like fucking less than 10 miles away from the border of St. Louis. Like, literally, if you went out my driveway and took a left, went up the road like a quarter mile and took a right onto the freeway, you could see the fucking St. Louis Arch. You know, like, that's how close we live to it. So we were in St. Louis quite a bit.
One night, it was late. I got off work. I was tired. I was hungry. I'm looking down the pasta aisle, and this guy walked up to me and said, "Hey, you really look nice." And I thought, that takes a lot of nerve, and that really impressed me. I think daytime is better for a man to meet a woman.
I said, fucking notice how this fruit is. Who the fuck sets up fruit like this? Like, that's not even like a provocative way. I can understand if they're like, oh yeah, make it look like a dick and balls. This just looks weird. It's fucking just the apples here and then just one big ass fucking banana here. That just looks weird. Who sets up fruit like this? A fucking psychopath.
Because in the morning, usually when he sees a woman, he's going to see what he gets. The perfect date for me is a ride in the country with the top down and stop at a good Italian restaurant.
I like a nice smile. I like nice, clean, white teeth. The real test is when they turn around. I like butts. I like tight buns. I really enjoy estate sales. I love furniture. I love antiques. The last estate sale I went to, I got a really good deal on a bed.
Okay.
Good approach, I think, would probably just nonchalantly walk up to me and ask me, would you like a drink? Or what you like to do? Or where do you work? One thing that I hate the most is when you're out with a guy having a good time and he gets a little bit too drunk and embarrasses the shit out of you.
I know I'm really hot at the moment, but that video didn't fucking tell me shit about how to meet him. That's hot titties with the side of apple. I mean, like, yeah, it was just a weird way. I've never seen fruit set up like that before. I'm sorry. It was just a weird way to fucking do it. Like, if it was set up like a dick and balls, I'd be like, okay, it's saw it coming, you know? But, like, no, it was set up so fucking weird, you know? But it had a woman in lingerie showing her ass, and in the end, no. See, you guys are sick. You guys got to stop treating women like they're just some piece of meat. Oh, her ass was out. That should be all that matters, right? Please. You two are sick. But they did say what they like in a guy. But that's not how to meet him. If I hand you a bar of soap and you've never used soap before, and I said, "Here, use it," what the fuck are you gonna do? If I say, "Hey, I like this soap because it makes me smell good and everything, it makes my skin feel really soft and everything," you would like it too. And then I throw it to you, yet you've never fucking used soap before. What the fuck are you gonna do with it? That's my point. They didn't fucking tell me shit. They told me how good the fucking soap smelled. They didn't tell me how to fucking use it. Stupid yellow banana raincoat wearing bitch. Oh, since it's just you guys right now, hold on. Is this it right here? Ah, so I did buy new incense. Ah, okay. Yeah, waka waka. I forgot these were going to be for media night, but I never got to them. I showed you guys the criterions, but finally picked up Spiral. I figured for a fucking $1. I'm like, all right, I'll at least give it one last try for $1. You know? Well, then you got to take her the soap. It's up to her whether got this Louis Anderson DVD. He's actually the first stand-up comic I ever saw live. I recently bought, or a couple months back, I should say, I bought the first 6 seasons of what is it? Orange is the New Black on DVD because, you know, for some reason it may not be on Netflix forever. So, but I couldn't find the 7th season anywhere. Well, they had it for $1. A good old razzle dazzle. So now I have the complete series of it. And one of my favorite cartoon shows ever, Clarence. They came out with 2 DVDs. One was Mystery Pinata. This is the other one right here, Dust Bunnies. So I was able to pick that up. So that's what I was gonna have for my new stuff. You know, it's like I was seriously like, this is how it happened. Like I came down to the basement and I started playing Power Wash Simulator again because like I was on the night before and I was like, fuck it, if no one's gonna show up, then I'm just gonna play it myself. So I watched the game. I was like, okay, I'll watch the game. I'll give that a second try right now. Fucking loved it the second time. I was like, okay, I get it. I totally get what I missed the first time around and everything. I totally got it. And then I was like, all right, you know, fuck, I'm off today. I'm not going on tonight. So you know what? I'm finally going to watch this Time Bandits. You know, so I pop in Time Bandits. I literally was in 3 minutes into Time Bandits is when my sister texted me. She was like, oh, you might need to come upstairs. And then that's when we got the news and everything like that. So I had to come downstairs, take out Time Bandits because I had to pack my laptop up and shit. Tell your woman she missed a game tonight. I think Erica heard the word game and she was just like, no, thank you. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I don't. It's one of those things where, like, I'm gonna watch it, but did we need it? No. If it never happened, would my life go on? Yes. Plus, I think I already know what's going to happen. I mean, it's obviously going to be about her kid, and it's going to be about, like, how it wasn't like it is then. You know, like, her kid's going to be like, "Oh, that's gas," and so you're going to be like, "Why does that mean what?" You know, and well, what did you used to say, Mom? You know, and be what they used to say in the '90s and shit. It's going to be like a real culture clash between her and her kid, whatever one, boy or girl, doesn't matter. I'm betting on boy. You know. I'm betting that's going to be the tension of the series. She ended up with a son. She wanted a daughter so she could dress up in a cute little outfit. She got a boy. Fucking, and it sucks. I like the original Clueless series they did. A lot of people can't fucking stand it. I love it. I think it's fantastic. You know, again, if this series would have never happened, I've been okay. They were talking about one a couple of years ago where it was going to be a Clueless mystery series that didn't have Cher in it. It was going to be about Dion being a detective trying to find Cher who went missing. And I'm just like, what in the Riverdale fucking shit is that? You know? Is the TV show on YouTube? Let me see. TV show. Oh yeah, they're on fucking YouTube now? Oh fucking hey, dude. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on, because it has like an iconic fucking theme. Hold on, we're gonna share this. Hold on. This is dope. Clueless fans at the moment.
She is literally the Polaroid of perfection. She has everything and she'll give it to you in a second. Looks can't deceive. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She'll steal you away. Not just for one day. Every day is an ordinary day. In her world, she's an ordinary girl.
Yeah, fucking hey, man. Did we get a heads up? No, we didn't get a heads up. I forgot all about it. Man, what do you think the books are based on? Remember I showed you I bought all the books? That's what the books are based on, is the TV show. What the fuck? When did they make this? Oh god, when did Clueless start? I want to say 98. Hey Siri, what year did the Clueless TV series start? No, Hey Siri, when did the Clueless TV series start? Oh, 96. Fuck. All right. This went from 96 to 99 then. Because I know because they were on ABC at first and then they went to UPN. It's good. I don't care. I fucking dig it, man. They said Stacey Dash, Elisa Donovan, Donald Faison. I always dug it. I don't give a fuck. Can't believe I never heard about this series. You heard about it earlier when I was telling you about it, but, you know, that's cool. I might watch that now. I thought you were talking about the series they were making. Why would I say I like the old series better? Hearing the theme song. I told you, it's an iconic theme song. What? Oh, shit. She is literally the Polaroid of perfection. She has everything, and she'll give it to you when it's a... Oh, that's the shit right there. That's the shit. I won't be here tomorrow. Damn, you that mad about it? Fuck. Going to see Spider-Man. Dude, Spider-Man came out in 2000, man. We can probably watch that here, man. Hey, you're so old, you better believe it. All right. I guess we'll call it. May or may not be on tomorrow. Who knows? Because you guys didn't come out for Power Wash Simulator. So, like, fucking, I'm not even going to fucking try. But Saturday and Sunday will be wrestling watch along. So, be warned. We'll be doing that both days, Saturday, Sunday. So, you know, no media night or anything like that. So, I got to tell Nick we're back on too. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Be breezy.